We're back, everybody.
With more Class 7.
Touring West Erebonia 5. Which means, so every rivalry is going to conclude with a bunch of side quests. Or it's going to preclude a bunch of side quests. Damn it. Like, this must mean we're getting close to the end of the game because there's only about 55 more AP entirely left to get in the game. Thanks for waiting. Fee, are you alright now? Yeah, I just cried it all out. If I kept it up any longer, the boss would never let me live it down. Blah, blah, blah. I see. I think it was all he really wanted. To be seen off by his beloved daughter. By family. The guy lived life on his own terms. Not as some immortal bound to the curse, but as a human being. Gotta say, he left on a hell of a high note. Crow. If you gotta go, you may as well go out with a smile on your face, and that's exactly what he did. All we can do is smile back. Yeah, I'm sure Zeno and Leonidas would say the same. Yeah.
Well, since you've taken on the power of the boss's knight, it only makes sense for us to help you out. Final battle's getting real close. We got a lot of getting ready to do before then.
We'll meet again, Fee. Schwarzer, and the rest of you. Just make sure you survive till then.
The end of a legend and the beginning of a new Zephyr. We know just how powerful they are. Having them on our side is reassuring. We'll have to show them that we're no pushovers either. That's right, and we can start by overcoming this next trial, no matter how stacked the odds. Right, it's time to head to Crossbill at last. The place of my lord's rivalry. Duvali, I know this won't be easy for you. I don't need you to worry about me. The Jaeger King showed us his resolve, so it's only fair I do the same. I will do all that I can to persuade my lord to stay with us after the rivalry. The battle itself is another matter. I don't believe my lord would look kindly upon such unnecessary consideration. I believe you're right about that. It appears that her objective is to protect the future of the Empire. Right, our goals actually align in a certain sense, so there's probably some hope there. Well, if we can't demonstrate our ability to get past this, then it's all moot anyway. Valamar's new evolution, thanks to the Platinum Knight's power, is going to be a huge help. Zektermar. Right. The power received from the Jaeger King. We owe it to him to make the most of it. That we do. Next on our agenda, Crossbow. It seems our team has an update for us. Agate, Shara, and Toval as well.
Hey there, everyone.
We heard about the Jaeger King. Good work. Must have been tough.
Yeah, he beat my ass. Yeah, thanks. So how are things going in Crossbow?
Right. There's been some movement that's caught our attention. Where it is, there's a giant pillar of light shooting right out of the wetlands.
You mean the same phenomenon as what happened at the Draco Shrine? Right, I think that only the sanctuary has been moved like before. There are also eyewitness accounts stating they saw a shining knight fly off in that direction, which means there's no doubt she'll be waiting for you there. Ouroboros' strongest, the Steel Maiden. My lord, the time's finally come. And no barrier or similar devices appeared? Right, it seems that the only experimental Gargantuan-class battleship was the one we encountered yesterday. Thank you, Bracers. We know you're busy and we appreciate you taking the time to contact us. Hey, it was no big deal. Security seems to be light right now, so we're about to head over to confirm things ourselves. Watch your back, okay, Olivier? And make sure you get them there. You got it. You be careful, too, until we meet again, Shara. So, Crossbow, huh? The area is on the brink of turning into a battleground once the war begins. Yes, it looks like the invasion of Calvard will begin from Tangrim Fortress on the east side. And right before that, we face the biggest hurdle of the war's shadowy underbelly. In any case, we need to prepare ourselves to the maximum extent possible. Right, to stop the Great Twilight and to somehow stop the war. I kindly request that you allow me to join the fight starting today. Please call on me without hesitation if need arises. We'll be counting on you. Your wound is only just healed, though. I don't want you overexerting yourself. Sure, but we could really use her abilities in battle. Let's get this party started, kittens. Considering the circumstances, I'd like to depart for Crossbell as soon as possible. However, a number of orders have also arrived, so please do give them a once-over when you have a moment. In the meantime, I'll map out a safe route to Crossbell. It's looking like this will be our last foray into the western half of Erebonia for a while, so make sure you don't leave anything undone. Right. So, Crossbell, huh? You and the others infiltrated it once. I admit I'm worried about the city, seeing as they have a war brewing right on their doorstep. Reen. Until we make our way to Crossbell, if you make any more runs to the surface, we'd like to join you. Your Highness, and Elise? I'm not so sure that's... There's still a lot happening in Western Eronia, and as Toa's representatives, there are matters that we must attend to. We have no intention of taking point, of course, but we can help out with our orders and anything else you might need. We did receive my brother's full approval for the record. Tagging along would also allow me to see the current state of the Empire. I'd really appreciate the escort. You two really have grown up. Alright, fine, but don't overdo it out there. You got it. Okay, so Reen, Yuzei, Emma, Sharon... Tita's top tier. Oh, Sarah, duh. This way, Cheetah's Gate, the Field Exercise Camp. That's changed. Direct combat at the point. Powerful orders support you and your party. New weapons and armor, huh? Alright, let's check out the side quests. Oh, there's only 2 this time, okay. Ulster Assistance. I was originally supposed to tackle this request, but my plate kinda overfloweth at the moment. You guys think you can check it out for me? All I know is that Kai and Tilly are having some trouble with an especially ordinary monster over towards Ulster. I'm sure they'd be happy to see you again anyhow. Dope. A powerful monster has been spotted in North Languedoc Canyon. Yeed Vanis. We should handle it quickly. Like, I don't know if I should be using Sharon, because Sharon probably doesn't have the right stuff. She's got 2 time and a Mirage. So she's got 2 time and a Mirage. None of those. Should I make her a mage? Her magic stat's not terrible. It's not... never mind, it is fucking terrible. Oh man, I want to use Sharon, but my team that I currently have is just doing the work. You know? Not sure what I should do. What the? What's the difference? Sharon's maid outfit and Sharon's default outfit are the same. I don't know what I want to do with her. I know I want her on the team, though. Oh. Oh, now I'm sad. I'm sad, dear. You there?
Yes.
I'm sad.
Okay.
So, you know that super powerful craft I told you she had in the second game? That was like borderline broken?
Yes.
Now that's her brave order.
Oh, okay.
which means it's not going to be spammable. Which means as much as I love Sharon, she's going to be a supporting role. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Yeah, she's not very powerful. Ah, there it is, 9 volume. Listen up, Cerberus. This is going to be the ultimate test of your skills. Yeah, that's the spirit I'm looking for. Now strap on your parachute and let's get this thing done. Your destination will be... Huh? Where to this time? I hadn't thought that far ahead. I'm afraid to ask why you strapped a parachute to a dog. Oh, why? You can't just throw him out of the airship without one. Well, as long as he's happy, I suppose I won't stop you.
Wanna buy something? Come on, I got some good stuff.
Yeah, big money. I am just rolling in it now. Bellabog. Schiavona.
Come on, buy some. I got some good stuff.
Okay, so what do I need? Deus gem, so I need an EP cut 3. But maybe Sarah.
Done already?
I'm just so sad, you know? And you're so sleepy, I can hear it in your voice. Elliot, your performance was pure class. I felt like it was echoing right into my soul. Usually only rock can get me fired up like that. I'm impressed. Oh, thanks. Glad to hear it resonated with you. Looks like you've got yourself a new fan, Elliot. I'd be lying if I said he wasn't an inspiration. Miss Mint's here too, so I'd love to set you a collaboration up between the Modern Music Club and the Wind Orchestra. That'd be great. Emery, what do you say to breaking out your old guitar and joining in? Only if you give me a lot of time to practice first.
Welcome.
Oh, that? Oh, shit. Oh, wow, that stuff actually... That actually took a lot more than I was hoping.
Be well. Have a look-see. Be well. Welcome. See ya. look-see. Be well. Welcome.
Well,
See ya.
my valley is...
Wanna buy something?
Of course. Ah.
Done already. Wanna buy something? Done already.
Alright. Languedoc Canyon Road. Right, dear? Ready to kill monsters?
Yes.
Glad to hear it. Somebody's got to be ready to kill these monsters.
We got him now.
Now!
This one's mine.
It's my
It's my turn. I got this. Now!
An opening!
There it is. Now!
An opening!
Enemy's not even worth fighting.
Ha! Sit! Sit!
Pull up the quest list for August 29th.
Okay.
So I
That
know
one would surely
how
prove a
many
most
extra
troublesome
quests there
foe.
are. Elisa and Sharon. Okay, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to try and accomplish.
There! This one's strong. Be careful! Sit!
It's my turn.
Yeah! Here's our chance!
An opening!
It's my turn. Arcus, activate!
There! I'll restore you. Yeah. Yes. Let's go.
Attack! It's my turn. Arcus, activate!
Not a...
There! Yeah! There it is! Here's our chance!
An opening!
I'm going! There it is! It's my turn! There it is! Suppression complete! Good work, everyone!
All right! Ready! Hey-ya! Sit! Ready! There! This one's strong. Be careful!
Down!
It's down!
This one's mine!
Yes.
Yeah! Now!
And-
There it is! It's my turn!
There. I'll restore you.
There it is! Here's our chance!
An opening!
I got it!
I'm up! Sit!
It's my turn. Now's our chance.
Attack!
Yes.
I got it! Here's our chance!
An opening!
There it is! Suppression complete! Good work,
Alright,
everyone!
getting some
So
good
do you want the actual quest list or the side quest, I guess?
or side
Shit!
quest list. Side quest list.
Oh, what a wonderful looking treasure chest.
I just need to know like how many quests there are and where they're at. Because I have two that I got from the actual terminal, but I'm sure there's more than just that this part of the chapter. So that's what I
Is
need.
that a fiend?
Oh, that is a fucking
It looks like the devils mentioned in scripture.
What
There
day
have
are
been a
we
number
on?
of sightings
August
recently.
29th. Also, you can look at the screen.
We'll handle it. Elise, Your Highness, please stand back.
Take a look at the screen for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you looking at the screen?
Yeah, I see that.
What do you see?
In the top left.
No. Look in the center of the screen.
Oh.
Yeah. How the fuck did you miss that?
Okay.
Its wings,
Because I'm
its wings almost touch the banner where
Stuff up to you.
its wings almost touch the banner of the date.
Now,
What a passionate foe.
How the hell did you miss that?
That was no concern of mine.
There it is. Here's our chance.
Yeah, I'm not playing.
an opening.
Not as scary for me.
There it is. Here's our chance.
An opening.
There it is. Here's our chance.
It's my turn. Yeah, now's our
13.
chance. Attack.
What?
There it is. Here's our chance.
What the fuck do you mean,
An
13?
opening. Let's go.
13 quests.
Bullshit. No, that can't be.
What act are we in?
3.
Yeah. Here's our chance.
It's my turn.
Like, there's not even enough AP left in the game for me to get for there to be 13 quests.
Oh, I
It's
see, I
my
see. I'm
turn.
sorry. It is broken down a little bit, but
Ha.
Like, yeah, I don't think any
there it is.
singular act or any singular day
I got this.
would have 13 quests in any of the games.
Lights.
I'm going.
Yeah, there's not even 13 quests worth of AP left to get throughout the whole game now.
well, they kind of mushed everything together at the end, is what it was, and they separated it by the acts. So
I got this.
It's my turn.
Huh?
Yeah. I'll treat you immediately. I'll care for you. Thank you. I'm going. Yep.
It's mine.
Thanks for the help.
I won't let you.
I'll treat you immediately. Thanks for the help.
Everyone okay?
Woohoo!
Oh,
Alright, North Languedoc Canyon Monster Slain. Okay, Kai and Tilia had something to do in Ulster. So I'll quickly do the 2 side quests that the game gave me, and then you can tell me where the hidden ones are. This is so crazy. Yeah, the mayor said that we just need to be patient. I don't know about that. Looks like these 2 are getting ready for something. Kai and Tilia, right? It's been a while. Oh, hey! I heard that Tovol's safe too. It made us so happy that we've been thanking Adios every day. That's great. It sucks that we have to keep it a secret, though. I don't like secrets. By the way, is that request why you're here? Yeah, exactly. Tovol's just as busy as you'd imagine, so he passed it on to us. The others told me a bit about you two. Ulster's done so much for my brother. I'd very much like to repay that debt, even if it's just a little. Okay, that's very sweet. Wow, she's so beautiful. I wonder if she's friends with Class 7. What exactly did the town do for your brother? It's a rather long story. We'll tell you some other time. Please watch what you say here. Sorry, I just got too caught up in things. She really does look familiar. I might just be overthinking things, though. I think Kai's starting to pick up on things, guys. Anyway, would you mind if we asked you a few questions? Tovol mentioned the town was having problems with some kind of monster. Can you tell us anything about it? Yes, that's right. Recently, it started showing up near the town almost every night. Obviously, no one wanted it around, but we all made do. There was some damage to the equipment and plants, but it kept getting worse. Things took a real turn yesterday. It was the first time that people ended up injured. Oh my, I suppose that's not the sort of thing one can simply wait it out, is it? No, it's not. The really creepy part is that we don't even know what it looks like. The town asked this hunter to help us get rid of it. He's pretty famous around here. It's so scary. The monster appears out of nowhere and then disappears just as fast. It's like we're in a horror story. It's a werewolf. I'm calling werewolf now. It really does feel that way. We actually had some soldiers come by too. Given the situation, they've held off on any operations. Why does that not surprise me? It seems they've been neglecting their duties, just like during the Civil War. And there was that airship incident already. All the adults were talking about it this morning. They all agreed that we can't afford any more damage done. The mayor suggested that we all move to the mining town Aragon. Meaning Ulster's going to be abandoned temporarily? So that's what you two are preparing for. But if that happens... I'm sorry, everyone. I know this is shocking news, but you guys have already saved Ulster once. If anyone can find out the truth about this monster, it's you. So, if you have the time, would you mind looking into it for us? We'd really appreciate it. I just can't stand the thought of parting with our home. It's full of memories with Mom and Dad. You guys. Is there a way that we can help you out? Well, sure. We have a lot of memories in this town, too. We may only have today to investigate, but we'll do whatever we can. Really? That's great. We can't thank you enough. Oh, there's no need. We're happy to help. For Oliver's sake, too, since he can't act publicly right now. Right, ready to go monster hunting? Yeah. We don't have a whole lot of clues yet, though, so let's start by asking around town. If we find anything out, we'll come back and fill you in. Got it. Good luck. Let us know if we can help. We'll do anything we can. All-star assistance. Okay, let's see where we're going, what we're doing, how we're gonna do it. I gotta talk to quite a few people, actually. Boy, who'd have thought something like this would happen in Ulster? Maybe this is the guy who was injured by the monster? Excuse me, do you have a minute? Rena asked for details about the mysterious monster. I see, you're investigating the incidents. It happened last night, just as the sun was setting. I realized that I had forgotten to close one of the fences. When I went back to the field alone, I was suddenly attacked from behind. It was pitch black, so I couldn't make it out very well, but it looked like a giant cat monster. A giant cat monster. Sounds like it could be really vicious. It sounds like he was very lucky to have just been able to escape. How are your injuries? Are you going to be okay? Yes, you don't need to worry about me. I was able to fend it off with my hoe. I do have some injuries on my hands and feet, but nothing to prevent me from walking. That's good to hear. Must have been a terrifying experience. Do you remember anything else? It doesn't matter how minor. We're interested in any and all the details. I don't really... Wait, is this blonde girl? No, it must be my mind playing tricks on me. More importantly, there was this strange noise just before I was attacked. It was a high-pitched noise, almost like a whistle. Did you say a whistle? I see, that's really helpful. I hope it helps your investigation. I really hope you can do something about these monster attacks. Of course, we'll do our best. I don't want to fight Big Cat.
You have to fight the big cat.
I mean, I don't. This is an optional side quest, not tied to the story in any way. Ah, now there are some familiar faces. Welcome. Are you perhaps here about the monster? Yes, exactly. Would you mind if we asked you some questions? Rena asked for details. Oh, I hate even talking about it. It devastated our fields and destroyed the irrigation waterways. It shows up just about every night now, and when it does, it causes serious damage to the town. Strangest thing I've ever seen. I've been hunting for 50 years now, and even my countless attempts at tracking it have all been in vain. It's the same story every time. We're in hot pursuit and the trail just vanishes, completely up in smoke. It's infuriating. The only thing I can think of to explain is that the damn thing has wings. When we lose the trail, it must mean it's flown off. So that's why they call it the mysterious monster. Turning a blind eye here isn't an option. The people of Ulster can't handle this problem alone. Yeah, I completely agree. I can see why Kai and Tilia reached out to Tobal about it. But is this enough to warrant an evacuation? Thanks for your time. There's no doubt in my mind that what you've shared with us will be useful. Please, you're too kind. I wish I could offer more than information. I'm a disgrace. Regardless, wing it or not, it's big and dangerous. Please watch yourselves out there. Take a quick rest here before you leave. The cuisine is wonderful, I might add. Thank you so much. Your kindness is much appreciated. She just does so much damage. It's great. Okay. Hey, what are you doing? This must be the mayor of Ulster. It seems that he's been affected by the Great Twilight. Let's at least try to speak to him. Prancing around pretending to be braces, are you? I suggest you drop the act. If this is because of the monster, the wonderful soldiers who are dedicated to the Imperial family have asked around already. Are you talking about the Imperial Defense Force? So you are at least aware of their name, I see. They've already taken down observations. They'll perform an official inquiry in the near future. However, with war almost upon us, we can't expect our needs to be a priority. That is why I have made the decision to evacuate the whole town to the mining area. Aragon is short on manpower. Helping with the mining effort is also helping with the war effort. He's still thinking about war even when the town's in this state. I don't think we'll be able to rely on him. It's a shame, but we have to ask around elsewhere. The person is from the distillery. Let's go and ask her. Oh yes, that monster. It's a strange story, alright. Some of the fields I look after have been destroyed. I was still looking forward to the harvest. I see. Did you get a look at the culprit? No, I didn't. It seems to only come out at night. But I do sometimes catch sight of this weird person. A weird person, you say? Yes, a man. I don't recognize him from around town. He spent all day looking around the town and loitering near the fields. Didn't even give our Steinrose a glimpse. He hasn't been around lately, but his behavior is weird for a tourist, don't you think? I don't know. We should remember this for later. Yeah, it might prove important later. When the townspeople are forced to evacuate because of the monsters, it's not like the church is affected. I'd like to speak directly with the father here and get his take on things. So that's where your curiosity lies. It's a rather horrid subject, I'm afraid. Many of the local men have been conscripted, and the townspeople have been forced to evacuate due to this threat. There is some logic behind what the mayor says. However, the safety of the townspeople is paramount. The evacuation will take place today. I've also contacted the chapel in the mining town, Aragon, to make arrangements. I see. Even though everything is so sudden, it seems that things are being handled much more quickly than I'd expected. Actually, it seems that many of the residents in Aragon are empty due to the conscription. Also, the mayor's been urging the townspeople to move to Aragon. He says it's for the good of the Empire. Really? That's why I've been in communication with the father there for quite some time now, though I never imagined it would end up being so fairly convenient in this sort of situation. I see. Thank you again for your time, Father. Okay, let's wrap this up. First of all, let's summarize what we learned. There are many puzzling aspects to this case. Definitely, we have another issue here besides the monster. I suggest we talk it over at Kai and Tilia's house. Good thinking. I'd like to hear what they make of it too. It's decided then. Let's go. Alright. We've got monster hunting to do. We got clues to solve. When the others returned to share what they had learned with Kai and Tilia, the group began discussing what to do next. First things first, let's lay out what we know. We gathered a lot of information, but let's focus on the monster first. Several things we learned caught my attention, but if we put those stories together, what's strange is that there are no eyewitnesses. Doesn't seem to be anyone who's seen it clearly, but the fact can be explained by the fact that it only comes out at night. Isn't it a bit too convenient that it showed up now of all times? I agree, you have to wonder what drew it here all of a sudden. That hunter mentioned that he lost it midway through the chase each time he went after it. It almost seems set up, doesn't it? To be honest, Tilly and I kind of suspected that too. It just doesn't seem like a coincidence. And Ox said it was like a big cat monster or something, right? I was surprised to hear that. Why did you find that surprising? Well, it just wasn't what I expected, I guess. The crops that were ravaged were grapes, right? Oh, I see. It does seem out of place for a carnivorous monster to be drawn to crops. Grapes, even less so. And why would it destroy the irrigation waterways like that? It almost seems like it's trying to harass the town. So why is its behavior so abnormal? That's the million-mirror question. We must consider the possibility that there must be someone controlling it. What? Controlling monsters? Is that even possible? Yeah, actually. There have been monsters that have been specifically trained to respond to sound. They're known as military monsters. You'll often see Jaegers using them. High-pitched sounds specifically. And now that you mention it, someone we talked to said they heard a sound just like that. Someone mentioned seeing a strange man loitering on the outskirts of town. Do you think there's a connection? Oh, I've seen him too. He doesn't look like a soldier or a Jaeger, but he definitely seems like he's in Ulster for a reason. As of right now, we can't know if it's related or not. Still, considering what we've seen and heard, we can't rule out some sort of conspiracy at play here. Conspiracy? I know it might sound absurd, but I think it's worth exploring what the reasons behind such a plot would be. If someone were in fact controlling the monster, what would be their motive? Well, we have to start by thinking about potential objectives. The only conclusion I think is that there's something that we don't yet understand. You're probably right, at least. We were pretty thorough about gathering intel, but there wasn't a single person who came forward with anything definitive. It's true, we didn't walk away with anything conclusive at all. But there was one person who seemed to know the truth behind what's going on. Someone who knows the truth? Who could it be? I think it's the mayor. It could be Mayor Mathen. Are you saying that the mayor is intentionally intimidating the residents? I don't know about that. There has to be a mistake. It's not something I want to believe either, but people were saying that the mayor's been pushing to move to Aragon for quite some time now. Even before this monster issue. We can't deny that things seem to be falling in his favor. Well, when you put it like that, it does seem oddly convenient. It's a terrible thing to consider, but it does make some sense. You know what? You know what I mean, right, Tilia? One day he just started acting so strange. But he's the mayor. He's always been such a nice person. When we lost Mom and Dad, he really looked out for us. It's just so hard to imagine. Tilia, I wonder what the truth is. The Great Twilight has proven itself to be an incredibly far reach. It's not out of the question. I just don't know. On the one hand, the mayor's controlling the monster is definitely a possibility. But it looks like we don't have all the facts yet. Please excuse me a moment. Who's calling me? Oh, aren't you Machias' co-worker? Haha, please excuse the sudden interruption. Machias told me that you're in Ulster dealing with a certain incident. This is a rather awkward request to make, but I was actually wondering if you could maybe leave this issue be for me? Leave it be, do you mean? Is there something going on in Ulster? Something that warrants the Government Accountability Inspector taking action? Well, I'll just leave that to your imagination. It looks like you have your reasons, Reiner. But the residents are terrified. They're already preparing to evacuate by the end of the day. We can't turn a blind eye to this. What? Things have already reached that point? Everything's moving way too fast. I do have an idea, but we're going to need your help. We've got to bring this to an end. Alright then, Machias has told me a lot about you guys. I've thought this for a while now, but you're probably people worth trusting. I'll share what we've gathered, make sure you use it well. Inspector Reiner shared some interesting information with Reen and the others. Combining all the individual pieces helped them get a clearer picture of the situation. However, it also unearthed something suspicious unfolding in Ulster, something worthy of the word conspiracy. The idea that this sort of thing could occur in Ulster is hard to fully wrap my mind around. Reiner did put some potential operations together, but they're not going to make it in time, just like we thought. If anyone's going to do something, it'll have to be us. Besides, I don't think this is entirely unrelated to those of us from Thors. I would like nothing more than to play a role in this operation. Tilly and I want to help too. I think we can convince people who live here to go along with our plan. I couldn't imagine anyone better suited for that. Things could get a little rough out there, Princess Alfred. At least your safety is the highest priority. I don't know what's going through your mind, but if it results in anything but us coming along, then you can forget it. Yes, that's right. We're helping, and that's that. You wouldn't let us come this far only to tell us to stay out of it, would you? I mean, I would. Well, I guess I should have known they wouldn't back down after hearing all that. You should know by now. There's no use arguing, Instructor. Well, who can say no to that? Just be careful. Just be as careful as possible and stay with the group, no matter what. Yep, you got it. We understand. Let's make sure we're ready before we head out. It's time, everyone. We got some conspiracies.
Da-da-da-da.
But what do we do? Do we talk to Kai and Tilia about the operation now? I'm so nervous, but I've got to do my best for everyone's sake. Tilia and I are ready to go when you are. Should we get started? Though I think checking our equipment one more time would be a good move. I'm fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I called in some more help just to be safe, but the odds of them getting here in time are about 50-50. Let's just proceed as if we're handling this entirely on our own. We have to uncover whatever is going on in Ulster, no matter what. My brother's waiting up on the ship. This is for his sake, too. Hey, Alphen? Shut up. We're not supposed to let them know he's alive. Shut up. A short while later, after Reen and the others had left. The residents started to assemble one by one. The time had come for them to evacuate to Aragon, as the mayor had ordered. Even those residents who had opposed the evacuation made their preparations to leave. With a sad farewell, they left their homes behind. Looks like he's not going with them for some reason. Finally! It took longer than I thought it would. They're all so stubborn, it was always going to be tough. Oh, Ulster. You're no bustling metropolis, but by Adios you are a beautiful town. And how proud I am that Prince Oliver himself spent some of his childhood here. Which is why merely cooperating with the conscription is simply not enough. I want our town to make a true contribution to this nation. My good mayor, it would appear we can finally get started. Of course it's Kleist & Co. Of course it's this jackass. Hey dear, you remember how Wads got away?
Yes.
Wads is back. With the truck. Hey there, Wads. Sorry it took so damn long. You wouldn't believe how stubborn all these townsfolk are. It's clear now that getting everyone away from the town first was the only way for this little reforming scheme of yours to go smoothly. I owe you a great deal of gratitude. Speed is crucial in business. Admittedly, I had to use a somewhat unconventional approach. I wouldn't concern yourself with that. It all counts as expenses. It is unfortunate that the town had to sustain some minor damage, but it's all for the greater good, I'm sure. I'm still impressed with the scale of it all, though. What was it again? A giant logistics center? From the plan draw-up, I gathered it was like an improved version of the logistics storehouse that Clyde & Co. has in the capital. And didn't you mention that by building it in our suburbs, we'd be able to develop into Erebonia's next big commercial area? The Empire is expanding, and there is an urgent demand to establish a logistics network, particularly for Jirai and Northumbria. The economic benefits we would gain from an Ulster logistics center would be unprecedented. Would you be so kind as to grant permission to open a factory that manufactures military items other than weapons? Of course. I presume such a factory will employ locals? It's for the country and also for the benefit of Ulster. It's a perfect plan. I had a hunch this was what was happening. What are you still doing here? Well, I do believe I've seen your faces before. You were in the same class as Hugo, if I'm not mistaken. You just keep popping up where you're not welcome. You really like sticking your neck out. It's clear why these two are acting like this. Clyde & Co. sales manager, Wads, and Mayor Matthew. Are you aware this plan of yours is illegal? I can't believe that you used monsters for your own purposes and drove away the residents. This is fraud and intimidation on a wide scale. You've essentially hijacked a town. We can't let this kind of cruelty slide, but there's still time. Please stop this. What does it matter to outsiders like you? We're only thinking of the country and Ulster. How dare you be so impudent? Wads, get these people out of my town. Cleaning this riffraff up shouldn't be a problem. After all, I've already arranged to sweep away the town. What are a few extra pieces of trash? What? Haha, time is short, and we have to begin. Let the great plan begin. Sponsored, of course, by Clyde & Co. What's going on? Archaisms? Oh, lots of them. Oh. He's destroying the town.
Oh my god.
What a dick. Reiner saw the signs that Clyde has been doing some shady deals with the Ouroboros. But they're not just using military monsters, they're using archaisms too. And there are so many of them. What is all this about? What are these machines doing here? They're going to destroy the town! Stop them! What are you talking about? This is what we agreed. This is a necessary measure we must take in order to build the factory. Wait, the factory was supposed to be built on the outskirts of town. I had the area surveyed, and the mountains were going to make the development difficult. The locality of the town was perfect, however. It is the most efficient site. This is for the nation. Surely you won't start objecting now of all times. No, but this is... You've tricked me. I would never have agreed to this. Well, have a nice day, everyone. Things are going to be a little messy around here for a while, so I think I'll take my leave. He ran for it. We have to do something about this first. The group split up to take on the monsters and archaisms. Stop it now. Damn you. Leave our town alone. Look out! Are you okay? It's dangerous here. Please stand back. Your Highness, Elise, it's not safe to be this close to the battle. No, I intend to fight. Allow me to help. This is the reality of the Great Twilight and the government schemes. If I don't do whatever I can to save this nation, then I'm not fit to be part of the Imperial family. Your Highness, we can do something about the monsters in the archaism, so leave this to us. You need to catch up to Wads. For all of Ulster. Got it. Thank you. At least protect Your Highness. If it gets too dangerous, both of you just run. Got it? Don't worry about us. Be careful, everyone. Just abandon the mayor. It's fine. I hope my emergency plan makes it in time. Wads, like... How have we not thrown him in prison yet?
For real, like, I don't understand.
Not long now. The lodge should be just up ahead. Alma, Alk, are you doing alright? Yes, thank you. Don't worry about me. I can still walk a little longer. How about we take a short break while we're here? There's no need to hurry. We can take our time. Yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, Kai, when are you and Tilia going to tell us what this is all about? I was surprised to hear you of all people to tell us that we should leave town early. Oh, right, about that. Actually, Reed and them were the ones who came up with this whole plan. Oh, really now? You mean those kids who saved the town before? I'll tell you more once we get to the lodge. Well then, alright, you must have your reasons for keeping quiet. In any case, the lodge is just a little bit further. I'll take care of any monsters we run into in the meantime, so follow me. Of course, thank you very much. Come on, Lot, don't dawdle. Right. I love how we just take 2 sheep with us. Eh? It's not here. The sheep plushie Daddy gave me. No, I must have accidentally left it behind somewhere. No, Lot, you dumbass. No, you idiot. You absolute fool. Oh, come on, child. Why are children so dumb?
Because they like their stuff. I thought you could relate to that.
Yes, but it's a sheep plushie. He has real sheep right next to him. Real sheep.
The plushie is still good.
Real sheep. Oh, Orbital Bike. Like, if Wads didn't stop, he would have just crushed that man. It's you! What are you doing here, Herman? Here to give you the business, brother. Mr. Wads. Isn't it about time you went straight? You've been ignoring orders from the main office for a while now. On top of that, I hear you've been making illicit deals all over the Empire. How long did you think you could keep this up? So what happened to that promise of yours? You swore you wouldn't trample over others for business' sake, and here we are. I never would have found my calling if it weren't for you. I'm just here to make up for all you did for me. And I've decided I'm going to pay you back by stopping you from making this huge mistake. It's over now, Wads. We know this isn't your first offense, and it'll be the last time you try to scam someone like this. The inspector should have already contacted you. They'd like to bring you in for questioning about your recent dealings with the government. Urgh, meddling kids. Why don't you all just stop wasting my time? I know I've had my setbacks, but this plan is foolproof. I've won over the mayor, avoided the main office, laid the groundwork with the government, and even called in favors from the IDF. Do you have any idea how long I've waited for this all to come together? Pretty soon the Ulster Distribution Center is going to dominate the whole of the northwestern region. Just think about it. If I pull this off, it'll be the biggest score of my entire career. Your career is going nowhere now, brother. The profits I bring in could finally even surpass Hugo Kleist's. That's what this was all about? If only you'd gone about it differently, the passion could have led you to great things. You've been with Kleist & Co. a long time, ever since it was first founded, right? Were you hoping Hugo would hand over Kleist & Co. Mall and Ordis to you? This is my fault, Mr. Wads. If I'd paid more attention, I could have stopped you before it came to this. But if words won't work, I'll have to get through to you some other way. Don't you dare try to stop me. It's all about to come together. Just a little more. It'll be perfect. Perfect, I tell you. What the? What was that? Oh. Oh boy, now he has a hostage. God freaking dang it. A child? Looks like the heavens have sent me a little gift. Damn it! Huh? Now everyone better mind your manners. Just keep quiet and cooperate and this will all go smoothly. Mr. Wads! Let him go now! Now let me be clear. I'm not going to budge even one reed away from my plan. All I need is a little more time and the proper equipment, and I'll be able to level Ulster to the ground. Not to mention, I still have one last ace up my sleeve. Stupid kid. Kids always getting taken as hostages. Alright now, time to take out the trash. Gaspard Garods? You really brought Ouroboros' archaisms out here. That's enough. Stop this right now, Mr. Wads. The Great Twilight has gotten to him. That settles it. We have to finish this ourselves. First, we'll take these things down. Everybody ready? Yeah. Leave it to us. Rescue the hostage and restrain Wads.
This one's strong. Be careful.
There it is. Here's our chance.
An opening.
I'll treat you immediately. I'll care for you. Thank
Let's
you.
go. Yeah. It's my turn. Let's go.
This will be good.
Down.
I got this. Now.
An opening.
There it is. Here's our chance.
An opening.
There it is.
I'm going. Arcus, I'm going. There. Now's our chance. I've got you.
I got this. I'll treat you.
Yes,
Resident!
I'm going.
Yeah.
I'll treat you and I'll care for you.
I'm up! Talk!
I'm going. It's my turn. I'll treat you. It's my turn. There. I'll treat you. Good work, everyone.
Are we finally just gonna kill this man?
All right!
Please. I'm sick of Wads. I'm sick of Gilbert. No, you destroyed them already? This is ridiculous, but you're weak from that fight. I'll just use the other one and... Not so fast. Hey, the squad. What? You took it down in one blow? Yeah, she's Estelle. She's great. Gah! Oh man, Kai's got arts too. Nice. Alright, it's time, you two. Perfect timing, Kai. Now just leave the rest to us. Lot, quick, get with us. Tilia. Looks like the tables have turned. Phew, things were getting pretty dicey there, but I guess we made it back just in the nick of time. We're from the Bracer Guild. Can anyone bring us up to speed? Thanks for the assist, you guys. It's so great to see you three. We happened to be in the area when we got the call, so it worked out nicely. I'm only sorry we couldn't get here sooner. Not at all. Everything worked out perfectly. I'm glad I called you guys. I never thought things would get this crazy. Thank goodness. We were worried sick when you disappeared, Lot. It all happened so fast. I'm sorry I ran off, Tilia, Kai. You did a great job on the rescue as well. I think the credit goes to Estelle and the others for charging in right when things took a turn for the worst. I'm just relieved things turned out the way they did. Bracers, you've got to be kidding me. Wanted criminals, guild dogs, where is it going to end? Are you going to make an enemy of Clystico? Of the government? You still haven't given up? I don't think you fully understand the position you're in. What? According to Tolwall, the main office of Clystico has denied all responsibility for the things you've done. You've been suspended from duty several times, and you're on your last warning now. That info technically isn't meant to leave the company, but push really came to shove. I heard about it from Reiner. Your unethical fixation on success is in direct opposition with the main office's wishes. Doesn't it seem a bit uncouth of you to invoke Clystico, Mr. Three-Piece Suit, considering their feelings toward you and all? Throwing it around like that could land you in some trouble. I couldn't agree more. You have no right to utter that name, Wads. The same goes for your so-called connections with the government. Ah, he's finally here. And there's the last helper we called in. That ship. Sir! You don't get to call him sir. Hey there, everyone. Sorry it took us so long. Oh, man. Did Becky finally knock some sense into Hugo? Finding Hugo and bringing him here took a wee bit longer than expected. Well, Mr. Managing Director, seems like things here have taken a real spiral. Any plans on how to handle it? Oh, I'll put an end to this all right. It's my duty, after all. Wait, what are ye? Sir, I apologize for how this must look. These ruffians have thrown a wrench into the works, but it's only a temporary setback, I assure you. Wads, let's cut to the chase. What exactly are you doing here? Sir? Do you have any idea of the trouble you're in? As if scamming people out of their homes wasn't bad enough, you even took a child hostage. I've told you time and time again that I won't accept such unconscionable methods of business, yet you continue to disregard my orders. Sir, I don't understand. Who cares about the past? Don't you see what's at stake here? I've found a more efficient way to boost our profits. Why should anything else matter? That's what doing business is all about, right? You'll never make it in this industry if you let yourself worry over matters of petty morality. Come on, Wads. It's like speaking to a brick wall with you. The curse has taken root deep inside of him. It must have honed in on his fixation with profit and drove him out of control. Or maybe it was more his obsession with surpassing you that's gotten him this far out of line. Surpassing me? Why would that matter so much? You still don't understand? I've been with Clyde since the very beginning. I've watched it grow from a tiny company into the nationwide juggernaut it is today. Do you have any idea what it's like for me seeing you take over and call me incompetent, third rate? If I can raise our profits more than you, then perhaps finally you'll recognize me for the businessman I truly am. Hugo always views things so logically, but a situation like this really requires an emotional touch. Wads, you've been a loyal employee of my company for many years. In the past month, your efforts have raised our profit margin by 10%. I'll admit the results you've achieved have been impressive, but your criminal activity, rejection of our trading policies, and utter refusal to follow orders are not something I can overlook. Effective immediately, I'm relieving you of your position as sales manager and placing you on indefinite suspension. What? No, it can't be after all I've done. Everyone, I'm truly sorry for the trouble WADS has caused. I take full responsibility. I should have paid more attention to what was going on in my own company. I promise I'll compensate anyone who is affected by my employees' unlawful activities. Now, Herman. Yes, sir. Attend to WADS. It looks like he's taking a few bumps. See to it that he gets some medical treatment. Yes, sir, of course. Well, I must be on my way. Hold up, Hugo. One more question before you go. What are you planning on doing for here on out? The WADS problem may be settled, but what about the future? You knew the government was still planning, yet you still got into bed with them. I know that wasn't purely a business decision, but all this that's happened here, that's where it got you. You claim you're going to take responsibility, but what does that mean? You stepping down as managing director? I told you already, didn't I? I'm going to settle things. The fires of war will engulf this continent before too long. I've known that for 2 years now. That's why I ally myself with the government, to give Kleist its best chance of surviving. But I see now that I made the wrong judgment. It's only natural that I should resign. Hugo. Geez, none of that pish. What do you think that's gonna accomplish? What? She's got a point, Hugo. You know what? You know we're trying to put an end to the Great Twilight, right? Your government connections could make you a valuable ally to that cause. What do you say? For old time's sake? I don't know. The way I see it, the important thing here isn't obligation. It's what you truly want to make happen. Not that it's any of my business. I'm not from Erebonia myself, so I don't know what all this must be like for you. But all of us have gotten this far by following our own convictions, by doing what we believe is right. Same probably goes for Reen in the Class 7, so why should it be any different for you? Estelle. Yeah, that's a pretty good way of summing up why we're all here. We wouldn't have trudged all the way to West Erebonia if we didn't believe what we were doing. In the end, the decision is yours to make. Try to be honest with yourself and see how things go from there. What do I really want? For crying out loud, you know what you want. You just cannot admit it because of that stubborn pride of yours. You know there's a way both Thors and Kleist can come out of this still standing. So wrap your winging and snap to it. If you're wrong again, I'll be there to set you straight. Becky. Me? Go wrong? You'd better not expect I'd make any sort of mistake like that twice. And I'll move forward from here my own way. I'll ensure the future of the company and Thors without so much as relying on the government. Well said. If anyone can do that, it's you. Kleist distancing itself from the government will surely change up the state of play a little. All the same, it's good to have you back on our side, Hugo. I'm sure the others will be glad to hear it too. We should head back and spread the news to the courageous, don't you think, guys? Yeah! Huh? Well, I'm certainly glad that's over. You can say that again. My heart's still beating crazy fast. We still have a few things we need to clear up, but at least the worst is behind us. And that's all thanks to them. Those Thors kids still got it in them, don't they? Yeah, we do. Shortly afterward, the 3rd Armored Division arrived to take control of the scene. Shocking. Should have just killed him. Fucking call it a day. Oh, my hand slipped. Oh, he's dead. Bye-bye. Also sustained considerable damage. However, it was swiftly restored with the compensation from Kleist. The residents rejoiced as they returned to the town. The others reunited with old friends. God, I'm so hungry again. Well, I guess it's less that and more that I'm feeling sick to my stomach. Certainly not everything was resolved that day. But at least this was the end of the incident that engulfed Ulster. You're all going now, aren't you? Unfortunately, we do have to leave. Yeah, I figured. I want to thank you guys again for everything you did. Right, you've got my thanks too. I knew asking you guys to look into this was the right call. Well, it wasn't just us. We had a lot of help on this one. Right, we had some assistance in clearing out the remaining archaisms too. We only clobbered a few of them. You two pretty much had things handled on your own. It's all thanks to your guys' hard work that Ulster was saved. You were the first on the scene and you busted that conspiracy wide open. Yeah, if you hadn't got here when you did, it might have been too late. Oh, thank you for saying so. But I think if I hear any more praise, I'll turn red from head to toe. Honestly though, I'm sure my father and brother will be able to breathe a sigh of relief now. I don't doubt it. If you have the chance, please tell your father that I hope for his swift recovery. Thank you, I'll let him know. What are they talking about? I think I may have an idea. That'll be our little secret, okay? Things are gonna get way tougher here. We gotta stay on our toes. For now, us bracers are gonna keep on bracing. Hope you guys keep up, of course. Come back anytime. Just be careful out there. Things might be a bit tough for the town for a bit. If there's anything we can do to help, just let us know. We'll come back to see you again. Stay safe. I did it. Huzzah. God, that took for fucking ever.
Yeah, that was a journey.
Like, fuck, that took like that quest alone took like 40 minutes.
Yeah, and there are more Questolos to do.
Yeah, fuck
And we got
off. people
to talk to.
Yeah, fuck off.
We got to talk to bit today.
Fuck you. That's just all I can say to you right now. All you do is bring me bad news.
I thought you may. Hey, to be fair, you always want me to be like, oh, what's the bad news?
Yes.
Oh, no, yeah. You
But,
always say that. Yeah.
But,
You always make me sad.
but, there's always good news accompanying it. This is just bad news. What good news do you have for me?
What good news do I have?
Yeah, until next time, everybody.
Until next time.